When arriving to set up your vendor's booth, please use the side entrance to the exhibition hall. Mr. Wendell teaches marketing classes in his spare time as a secondary source of income. Wendell checkout operator should remind customers of our supermarket's new membership rewards program. The gallery's artworks can either be purchased with cash or a cashier's check. Credit and debit cards are not accepted. The experienced pastry chef hired yesterday will enhance the aesthetic impact of our desserts. In order to maintain our status as the most frequently visited supermarket in the city, we should provide the very best customer service to everyone who shops here. As Mr. Jenkins has shown a great potential for teaching others, Ruka Finance's new staff training program will be under his supervision. Jenkins Ruka Finance. Once Mr. Kang retires from the position, Mr. Sin will begin to work as the head manager at the Atlanta division. Kang portable chargers make it possible to power your mobile devices wherever you are, whether it is in a car, on a plane, or even at an outdoor event. Jillian Masters will be responsible for the handout distribution to all those attending the presentation on marketing strategies. Jillian Masters. The security team deems it necessary to check the personal identification cards of all visitors to the Essex building. Essex. Meridian Marketing Group routinely carries out consumer and retailer surveys. Meridian Marketing Group. The rise of the Internet has allowed information to spread on a scale that was previously unimaginable. A recent study by Anderson Research shows that competition among Internet providers keeps prices affordable. Anderson Research. We must diversify our target market if we aim to regain our position as the leader of the cosmetics market. Someone locks the door of the office whenever the staff members go out for lunch. Last year, Elemental Supply Company recorded a budget surplus of over $2 million. Elemental patients who come to the emergency room with minor injuries will have to wait longer than those with severe trauma. Country club members who lose personal possessions can often reclaim them from our lost and found office. Patrons may put up large assets such as vehicles or properties as collateral when taking out a secured loan. The keynote speaker of the conference will talk about environmentally friendly technology and energy sources. It is with regret that we have had to terminate the contract of Executive Brian Hawkins due to poor performance. Brian Hawkins. Rashid Singh won the vote of virtually everyone on the panel test to choose the year's best new filmmaker. Rashid Singh. The wait for a table on the patio at Ivano's Italian restaurant is much longer than for one in the main dining room. Ivano's, hosting the National Volleyball Tournament, can bring in considerable revenue for the city, as many visitors are expected to attend. Most of our guests are happy to learn that there are 3 subway stations in close proximity to the hotel. 3. New employees will have lunch with their team members on the first day of work. The booklet including the information about new electronic products will be handed out to all attendees during the trade fair. In the event of a large fire, please call 911 immediately and do not attempt to extinguish the fire yourself by any means. 911. The Burlington Inn will send confirmation of your guest. In the event of a large fire, please call 911 immediately and do not attempt to extinguish the fire yourself by any means. 911. The Burlington Inn will send confirmation of your guest room reservation details by email. The Burlington Inn. The batteries in the smoke alarm are checked on a regular basis to ensure that they have not run out. Before submitting the final draft last Friday, the project leader rigorously scrutinized each and every page of the document. Ms. Bosworth will assist you with the business trip arrangements, so there is no need to organize everything by yourself. Bosworth. The commute from Moranbrook to Newark varies widely depending on the time of day. Moranbrook, Newark. CDS Rentals outfits each vehicle in its fleet with a GPS navigation system and a satellite radio. CDS Rentals GPS. Employees at the Davis Enterprise are recommended to bring their identification card in case they enter the restricted area. Davis Enterprise. All complaints regarding the return or exchange of items should be directed to Mr. Schwartz. Schwartz. The fundraising banquet for the National Research Foundation had poor attendance because its invitations were lost in the mail. Financial experts will attempt to come up with a remedy for Tinkler Clothing's rapidly decreasing revenue. Tinkler Clothing. The architect firmly believes that enhancements to the blueprints for the hotel spa will greatly appeal to potential customers. During the past week, Brunswick Electronics received a record number of complaints at its call center. Brunswick Electronics. Morton Furniture strives to ship any given order to a customer's address within 5 business days after the purchase date. Morton Furniture 5. Anyone who is interested in participating in the business seminar should contact Mr. Milan by this weekend. Milan, the president of Franklin Company, wants to build additional manufacturing plants in this suburban area. Franklin. The Dewdrop Bakery gets a lot of foot traffic because it is located on the corner of 2 major streets. Dewdrop Bakery. Our new range of kitchenware is expected to triple our income over the next quarter. 3. Media tycoon Danny Waterville is worth an estimated $50 million. Danny Waterville 5000. Now that it is possible to switch from one supplier to another electronically, the whole process is much easier than ever. Had it not been for Dr. Stanley's dedication, we could not have received the research grant for our project. Stanley. Amateur artists come from all over the country to study advanced painting and sculpting techniques at the Dupre Institute. Dupre. Those interested in attending the seminar must act quickly as seating is limited to 250 attendees. 250. All applicants applying for Jacksonville Corporation should submit the required documents to the company through the company's website. Jackson. A committee of business experts was set up to regulate commerce in the area to ensure a strong economy. Johnson Accounting was sent an invoice for the office chairs and storage cupboards it purchased online. Johnson Accounting. Mr. Kinnison was not able to solve the new printer's problems very easily until he called Mr. Choi at technical support. Kinnison. Dr. Venner cited a number of respected studies in his paper to provide supporting evidence for his main points. Venner. Because of the rapid changes in recording technology, the device will become obsolete after just a few years. Consumers should return their completed questionnaire to one of our staff members in order to get a free gift. 1. The hurricane that recently hit the island was without a doubt the most destructive storm in the area's history. The St. Robert Research Institute allows restricted access to certain laboratories containing classified C information. St. Robert.